Ever dreamed of packing your bags, leaving the 9-to-5 grind, and living the life of a minimalist adventurer? What if I told you it's possible to live in Southeast Asia for just $500 a month? Too good to be true. Maybe. But today, we'll discuss the 11 Southeast Asian countries, from the most challenging to the absolute best for a $500 budget. By the end of this journey, you'll discover which country might just be your dream escape, and what it truly costs to live that life of freedom and adventure. Spoiler alert. You won't be sipping pina coladas in Bali on this budget. But hey, who needs pina coladas when you have, well, clean drinking water? Brunei is like the sleek, polished car you admire from afar, but can't afford to drive. While it's pristine and peaceful, $500 won't even scratch the surface of its high living costs. Healthcare is top-notch, but unless you're happy living on instant noodles and free Wi-Fi at the mosque, it's a no-go for budget adventurers. Singapore. Futuristic, clean, and safe. But on $500, forget about it. Rent alone could set you back $1,500. However, for a brief stopover, you could survive on hawker food and maybe couch surfing. Pros, world-class amenities. Cons, you'll need a lot more cash to truly enjoy it. 2. Malaysia offers great infrastructure and modern conveniences, but in cities like Kuala Lumpur, $500 might only cover a shared room and some nasi lemak. Move to smaller towns though, and it gets more realistic. Pro tip, look to Penang for a balance of affordability and culture. Still, healthcare and transportation costs add up fast. Now that we've seen the toughest contenders, let's dive into the countries where $500 could actually work if you're willing to make some sacrifices. Thailand promises spicy food, beautiful beaches, and thriving expat communities. But to live on $500, you'll need to head north, places like Chiang Mai or Pai. Pros? Affordable rent, vibrant street food, and decent healthcare. Cons? Say goodbye to beachfront living and fancy cafes. But is there a better alternative? One where your dollar stretches even further? Keep watching. In the Philippines, remote islands like Siquijor offer a peaceful lifestyle. Under budget. Internet and healthcare, spotty in rural areas, but improving in cities like Cebu. Here, $500 covers the basics, if you embrace the simpler life. The trade-off? Occasional typhoons and an unpredictable infrastructure. In Vietnam, cities like Da Nang and Nha Trang offer a mix of modern conveniences and natural beauty. Rent a small apartment, enjoy fresh pho daily, and even afford scooter rentals. Healthcare is solid in major cities, but rural areas may feel too off the grid for some. Cambodia's capital, Phnom Penh, or the serene Siem Reap are expat havens. Rent is dirt cheap, and street food costs as little as $1. Healthcare is basic, and electricity can be expensive, but the charm of Angkor Wat and the friendly locals more than compensate. Laos, especially Luang Prabang, is a quiet haven for those seeking peace. $500 goes far here, but modern conveniences like reliable internet or Western healthcare are limited. Think serene, simple, and soul refreshing. I think Bali might be a stretch, but Indonesia's lesser-known islands like Lombok are perfect for budget living. Rent a basic room, explore untouched beaches, and savor nasi goreng. Healthcare is improving but often requires travel to larger cities. Despite its challenges, Myanmar offers stunning landscapes and welcoming locals. Cities like Mandalay are cheap to live in, but political instability and limited healthcare are significant trade-offs. Timor-Leste takes the top spot for adventurous spirits on a budget. With $500, you can rent a modest place, eat fresh seafood daily, and live surrounded by unspoiled natural beauty. So what's the catch? Infrastructure and healthcare are minimal, but the sheer serenity makes it worth the sacrifice. So, can you live in Southeast Asia on $500 a month? In some places, yes, but you'll need to embrace simplicity and let go of Western luxuries. To live comfortably, with good health care, 3 meals a day, and even a scooter, $800 to $1,000 per month is more realistic. And no, that doesn't include Instagram-worthy infinity pools. You'll need a few extra bucks for those. But hey, life isn't about luxury. It's about adventure, connection, and living the life you've always dreamed of. So, are you ready to take the plunge? Don't forget to hit like, share your dream destination in the comments, and subscribe to DIY Adventure Lab for more world exploring tips. Until next time, stay adventurous, stay inspired, and keep exploring.